Gentle, steady tone with empathy. Why do so many men over 60 carry more stress than ever? And how can you finally let it go? You've worked hard your entire life. You've built families, careers, and legacies. But at this stage, when peace of mind should feel within reach, many men find themselves restless at night, haunted by old memories, burdened with worry, or carrying grief that feels too heavy to set down. If you've ever wondered why sleep slips away, why anxiety visits more often, or why past traumas still echo in your mind, you're not alone. And today, I want to share something different. A conversation, a Q&A about restoring balance. About practical, proven ways to ease the mind, settle the heart, and find true inner peace after 60. Transition to habits. Now, before we dive into your questions about sleep, anxiety, grief, and even post-traumatic stress, I want to share something important. Peace begins with daily habits. Your brain and body are deeply connected. What you do in the first hours of your day sets the stage for how you will feel mentally and emotionally throughout the day. Let's look at 6 simple, science-backed morning habits that older men can use to restore calm and stability. Habit 1. Light exposure the morning sun. Your body has a master clock, a rhythm called the circadian rhythm. After 60, this clock can get weaker, which is one reason why sleep becomes disrupted. The simplest fix: step outside in the morning light. Just 10 to 15 minutes of sunlight in your eyes without sunglasses, if possible, tells your brain, it's morning, it's time to wake up. This increases serotonin, the feel-good chemical, and helps the brain produce melatonin later at night, which improves sleep. Think of it as charging your inner battery. Even if you simply sit on your balcony, your porch, or by a sunny window, this one habit can anchor your day in calm. Habit 2. Gentle morning movement. I'm not talking about running marathons. I'm talking about 5 to 10 minutes of light stretching, slow walking, or even chair exercises. Movement does 2 things. It lowers stress hormones like cortisol, and it increases endorphins, the natural mood boosters. Many men over 60 say they feel stiff or sore in the mornings. But the truth is, movement is the medicine. One of my patients, Carlos, 67 years old, used to wake up with tight joints and anxious thoughts. He started doing a simple routine, stretching his arms overhead, rotating his shoulders, and walking slowly around his garden. Within a month, he reported fewer panic episodes and deeper, more restful sleep. Habit 3. A balanced breakfast. Food is information for your body. A high-sugar breakfast, like pastries or white bread, can cause a crash in blood sugar, leading to irritability and anxiety later in the day. Instead, focus on protein and healthy fats. Examples: a boiled egg with avocado, a bowl of oats topped with nuts and a few slices of fruit, even a small portion of plain yogurt with almonds. Protein stabilizes blood sugar, while omega-3 fats from nuts or seeds feed the brain, protecting it against inflammation, which has been linked to both anxiety and depression. Remember, the calmer your body, the calmer your mind. Habit 4. Breathing practice. Your breath is a tool that most men never use, but it's one of the fastest ways to calm the nervous system. Try this simple method each morning. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 6, and pause for 2. Do this cycle for 3 to 5 minutes. What happens? Your heart rate slows, your blood pressure drops, and your brain receives the signal. You are safe. In fact, veterans with PTSD have used controlled breathing as a daily anchor. It may sound simple, but in the world of medicine, sometimes the simplest practices are the most powerful. Habit 5. Gratitude and reflection. This may surprise you, but gratitude is not just spiritual, it's biological. Men over 60 often carry grief, regret, or unspoken sadness. Writing down just 3 things you are thankful for each morning reshapes the brain, literally rewiring the circuits involved in stress and worry. One of my patients, Roberto, who lost his wife, began this practice after struggling with grief. At first, he wrote simple things: the sound of birds, my grandson's laughter, a warm cup of coffee. Over time, his sadness became easier to carry, and he began sleeping better. Gratitude doesn't erase pain, but it balances it with light. Habit 6. Limiting morning news and screens. Finally, let's be honest. Many men wake up and go straight to the television, the news, or their phone. But the first input of the day shapes your mood. If the first thing you see is tragedy or anger, your brain enters survival mode, fueling anxiety all day long. Instead, delay screens for at least 30 minutes after waking. Use that time for sunlight, movement, breathing, or a healthy breakfast. You'll notice less tension, and your mind will feel sharper. Q and A section, addressing common struggles. Q1, why can't I sleep even when I'm tired? After 60, the body makes less melatonin and less testosterone, both of which support deep sleep. Anxiety, grief, or untreated trauma can make the mind restless. My advice: follow the morning habits, keep your bedroom cool and dark, and avoid caffeine after midday. If sleep issues persist, ask your doctor to check your hormone levels. Sometimes a simple adjustment makes all the difference. Q2, what can I do about anxiety that feels overwhelming? Anxiety is not weakness, it's the body's alarm system, often stuck in the on position. Start with breath work, limit alcohol and caffeine, and try short walks after meals. If the anxiety is intense, therapy and medical support are powerful tools. Many men wait too long to ask for help. Don't carry this burden alone. Q3, how do I heal from grief? Grief has no timeline. Whether you lost someone years ago or recently, the ache is real. The key is expression. Talk about it, write about it, pray about it. Suppression keeps grief alive, expression allows healing. Remember Roberto's story? Even simple gratitude practices helped him carry his pain with more peace. Q4, what about PTSD from earlier life experiences? Many men carry silent scars from military service, accidents, or personal trauma. PTSD is not something you just get over, but there is hope. Modern therapies such as EMDR, cognitive behavioral therapy, and even controlled breathing can help rewire the brain's response. You don't have to erase the past to find peace. You only need to retrain the way your body reacts to it. Inspiring success story. Let me tell you about Miguel, a 72-year-old retired mechanic. He came to me saying, "Doctor, I don't sleep. I feel angry at the world. I wake up tired and anxious." We worked step by step, morning light, stretching, cutting back on late coffee, practicing gratitude. Within 6 weeks, Miguel told me something I'll never forget. For the first time in years, I feel like myself again. That is the power of small daily habits, combined with the courage to face what's inside. Closing message, call to action. My friend, you are not broken, you are not weak, and you are not alone. At 60 and beyond, life can feel heavy, but peace is possible. It starts with simple choices each morning: light, movement, breath, food, gratitude, and mindful limits. If you've been struggling with sleep, anxiety, grief, or old wounds, start small. Choose one habit tomorrow morning, then build slowly. Step by step, your mind and body will remember how to rest, how to heal, how to feel joy again. And if the weight feels too heavy, reach out. Talk to your doctor, your pastor, your family. Asking for help is not weakness, it's wisdom. So here's my invitation. Begin tomorrow with just one change. Step into the sunlight, take a deep breath, open your heart to gratitude, and watch as inner peace begins to grow. You deserve it, you've earned it, and it's never too late to unlock peace within.